Hello. Hey, I see you're on there, Pam. Cool. So what I'd like to talk about today is emotions. Let me see if I can get a better lighting there. Can you see me okay, Pam? From my screen, I can't even see my face. Anyway, what I'd like to talk about today is emotions. Now, I have a different way of believing and, oh, they're much better that way. I have a different way of dealing with emotions than a lot of people do. We got a mob flashback there. The way I see emotions is as if though they were a navigation tool. So what does that mean, a navigation tool, emotions? When you are in alignment and you are doing the right thing or thinking the right way, you feel good. Excitement, happiness, passion, those are all examples of feeling good that are telling you that you're in the right place. And when you're having negative emotions, that tells me that I am not feeling good. Hey, Happy Trails, good to see you here. Queen Paula, thanks, good to see you here. Today we're talking about emotions and how emotions to me are a navigation tool. And it might sound kind of strange, but when you're doing the right thing, you're in alignment, you feel good. With the ultimate of that being excitement, passion. I know a lot of you feel that way about your work. It's obvious, it comes through in your videos. So the opposite is true too. Negative emotions just means to me that you are out of alignment. You're not really doing or thinking what you I'm not going to say should be, because should isn't really part of it. It's all relative. So if you're feeling bad about something, you're looking at it in a way that's different from how you could look at it and feel good about it. It's kind of an awkward way to put it too. But the bottom line is, if you think of emotions as a navigational tool, it can help you change your focus about a particular thing. For example, say something happens at work and it makes you feel bad. Instead of just feeling bad about it, if you ask yourself, well, why do I feel bad about this? And you get down to the way you're thinking about it and the way you're focusing on it, you can change the way you're focusing on it. Talk about happiness on your show today. Excellent. Good. I have to go watch the rerun. I wasn't able to catch the live show. So happiness just means that you are in alignment. And if you look at it the opposite, feeling badly means that you're not in alignment with where you should really be. So using that as a navigation tool instead of looking at it as just being bad that you have some negative emotions is really freeing. I mean, back to my implied scenario, at work, you get some bad news at work and you feel bad about it. Say you find out you're going to get laid off. And your focus is on all the things that, oh, I'm going to lose my income, I'm going to, it's just going to be bad, Thinking about things like that as negative cause you to feel bad, number one, but number two, they will also kind of take you down that path even further. So what I do, something like that happens. Let's assume I got laid off at work. I look at it as, well, first of all, I usually take it the same way pretty much everybody does. Upset, I get angry. But then I give myself, 10 minutes to do that. And I change my focus. Okay, so I got laid off. Maybe that wasn't the right job for me. Maybe there's a better opportunity right around the corner. Maybe I need to start a business. Hey, Wills. Maybe I need, instead of working for somebody. If you change your focus to look at the things that are going to empower you, you will feel up. You'll feel better. And how you feel, really how you should, or if you're feeling great, ready. All right, thanks, Happy Trails. Yeah, we got 4 people up, so buffering for me at bunch. Oh, it's buffering a bunch. Yeah, fine. So it should be okay for in here a little bit too. So how you guys? You weren't in here before, but very interactive live stream. I don't want to just sit here and talk. How do you about the how do you feel about the emotions being a navigation tool? Have you ever thought of it that way? Do music going. Can you? Crazy buffering. Okay. I don't know what we can do about that right now, but I see a couple new people in the stream. Hello, Mary, Elizabeth, Mercado. How you doing? Joran, wow, nice to have you here. I didn't see you come in. What time is it there, Joran? I know you're. Happy trails. Where are you located? Happy trails. I think. Oh, cool, cool. Thank you. Now with the Twitter group, I know there's some. I'm probably seeing your messages at a different time than I'm responding. Be bad. So I'll go ahead and keep talking, and I'll respond to the comments as I see them. So the discussion today is about emotions and how you can use them as a navigation tool, as opposed to just the word. Doing my passion, talking to people. Great. I love that. Talking to people. I mean, the whole idea of this, my channel and included, is to help those who are ready for the help the way I can help people. So it's all about what I can do for the community. And we're trying to build a community here that supports each other. So everybody that isn't already looking at other people's sites and channels and such, go ahead and take a look. You can push the little 3 buttons next to their name in the chat, get straight to their site. Those of you who haven't seen Queen Paula, go check out her site, definitely. She's into marketing. I think it's mostly purses and such, which you won't see me buying unless it's a gift for my wife. But check her site out. It's very good. She's very personable, and she communicates and connects with people. And last real time with working. I think that's they've got it set up to where you almost have to have two incomes. So you can't just have someone stay at home with the family and then the kids end up in schools. And in daycares. So I admire that. I admire that you actually changed to a home business so you could stay home. So another topic I'd like to talk about today is taking care of you. Now, what I mean by that is not just health-wise, it's not just financial-wise, but all of it together. If you don't take care of yourself, you can't help anybody else. So, and some of the things that people do a lot that I see that I try to not do. There, we actually got disconnected. Can you guys see me now? It says you're live. Gone altogether. Yeah, buffering. How is it now? Since actually Google crashed on me. I'm back. You can't hear me. How's it coming through now? Can you hear me now? All right, good. So maybe I'll reboot my phone next time before I start this. So where were we? Yeah, we were talking about coming down on yourself. A lot of people tend to do that. And I found it does no good, really. If you're coming down on yourself, it's almost like making excuses. Yes, emotions. It's almost like making excuses. I'm too old to do this. I'm too young to do that. I'm too old to be on YouTube. I'm too old to be live streaming. Exactly. Excuses don't work for anything, really. They don't help. What I find is people that do that, pity parties because I focused on, hang on, let's see, cancel that. Pam, I saw your chat go by, but I didn't get quite a chance to read it. So what I do is when I catch myself starting to go down that road, I change it immediately. And you can do it by changing your focus. Oh, good, good. Looks good now. Teach young people. That went away too, sorry. You can scroll up on your phone. Okay, I'm trying to find that. Is it the chat box? Live chat? Nope. Top chat. I'll figure it out later. I don't want to take up too much more of this stream. I know we've had technical difficulties. Taking care of yourself is important. You, the screen. You like screen. Not putting yourself to get that. And Pam, did that help you or did that hurt you? How do you feel it did with you? Pam? Will's World Media promoting M&M Adventures. That's another guy that we know. So back to emotions. Hello, HW. Back to emotions. Have any of you ever thought of what I talked about using your emotions as a navigation tool? It helps a lot. Good, good. Dis-ease. That's why you change jobs. Yes, yes. What do you mean? Have you ever thought about looking at your emotions differently than just how you feel? Emotions are like drugs, I agree. Actually, they generate drugs in your body. Different kinds of drugs. Some that make you feel good, some that make you feel bad. So what I'd like you guys to do, if you're in the end, you get to choose by focusing on which one you want. Whether you want the positive or you want the negative. Now, a lot of us have habits that take us to the negative automatically. But there's always, always a lot of positive in your life. It's inevitable. Everybody has it because they never focused on them. Right, right. When I was 18 years old, I was that way. I was very insecure. I had low self-esteem. Anything good about myself. And I told this story last time, but a girl in the Air Force, when I was in the Air Force, liked me, and I didn't realize it because I had such low self-esteem. How could a girl like me? Came up to me one day and said, you know, I can tell you've never been in love. And I'm like, how could you tell that? She says, because you don't love yourself. And if you don't love yourself, you can't love anyone else. And that was like taking a brick and hit me upside the head. I was stunned. I was stunned for a couple hours. I'm sitting there thinking about it. And I was thinking, okay, well, what do I love about myself? And at that time, I came up with nothing. It was a blank. And that was an eye-opener for me. So I started thinking about myself. What would I like about myself if it were true? Hey, Eminem. Have a good day. What would I like about myself if it were true? Emotions come and go just like feelings. They change. We have to allow these emotions in order to learn from them. At times we get stuck due to different events. Cool. Buffering again. Oops, sorry, I'm covering the camera. Happy trails. We'll see you later. Thanks for stopping by. So back to the story. Started asking myself, all right, if I don't like anything about myself, what would I like about myself if it were true? And that was good because I could sit down and write. I wrote down 10 things easily. And it was shortly after that that I realized that those 10 things were what I really liked about myself. It's just my focus wasn't on them. And that's when I started doing the self-help stuff. Hydrogen, yeah, John. That's when I realized I had some work to do. And that's when I started my journey in self-development. So if I can do it, anybody can do it. Been at this for about 18 years. I've learned so much in a lot of different arenas. I've learned about different ways to look at life. I've learned about beliefs and what beliefs are. I've learned that my beliefs are not me, that my beliefs are something I think over and over again, and that I can actually change them. I think we're about done, especially since we're having more technical difficulties. I want to thank you all for coming by. Going to be doing this on a daily basis. I might change the time around a little bit, but I'll put that announcement out there when I do. But the idea is to help and build and bring the community together. So go out and show some love to each other. Go check out each other's sites and give them a thumbs up and subscribe if you like the content. And let's start taking care of each other. Anyway, that's it for today. Bird Warner out, and we'll see you later.